Hi guys, as you can see I'm in my makeup studio again, and today I decided to film a no makeup look. The lighting is really good here, but you can see this shape in the middle of the screen, and it's because of the sunlight, so it's like in the middle of my face, and I tried to place myself elsewhere and it's really difficult. If I turn the camera around, it's still there, so I'm gonna have to move a little bit so that you guys can see my makeup and not this little thing. In the future I'll try to fix it, but right now there's no way. So I'm gonna start off my makeup by using a primer. This is Max Factor Facefinity Primer, and I really love this thing. It's like, feels like a face cream because it's really creamy. It's not silicone at all. Okay, now when you're doing a no makeup look, you want to use products that are barely visible. So I'm gonna use my Gosh BB cream. I recommend that you use a tinted moisturizer, a BB cream, something of that sort. Garnier does really nice BB creams. They have one for all skin types and one for oily skin. They look like nothing on the skin, so if you are at school and you don't want to look like you're wearing a ton of makeup, I really recommend those. And I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingers for that really natural look. And I'm just really massaging it into my skin as I would a face cream. I used Clarins self-tanning drops last night, so this one is a little bit too light for me, I feel like. So although it is a no makeup look, these looks often require a lot of work and quite a few products. So on top I'm gonna add this Maybelline Dream Pure BB cream for oily skin and light color, because this one is just a little bit darker than my Gosh one, to add more color into my skin, and it looks so natural when you blend it into your skin. So even if I layer my BB creams, it's not gonna look like I have a ton of makeup on, because these are super natural looking. Okay, so my skin still looks like skin. It's very touchable, very natural looking. Really doesn't look like I have makeup on. Now for my under eyes, I'm gonna use this Dior Hydra Life BB cream in number 1, the lightest color. And I recommend not using anything too illuminating or too shimmery under your eyes, because again, you want it to look like you don't have anything on your face. And it's such a lovely light texture. It blends so easily. And it just brightens your eyes without looking cakey or without looking like too much. I really like this stuff. Now for my blemishes, I'm gonna use Catrice Camouflage cream, and I'm gonna take it with my fingers. Again, I do recommend using mostly your fingers because just the warmth of your fingers blends the product so much better than brushes. A little bit around my nose to cancel the redness there. And I'm just covering any blemishes that I have. But I'm not gonna cake on concealer because, I mean, if you have pretty good skin already, just leave it as is. If you have blemishes, of course, use a little bit more concealer. Now for my eyebrows, as always, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Shape eyebrow pencil. Sorry if I'm looking there because I'm using my camera screen as a mirror, because I only have this tiny mirror here, and mine is in dark blonde, and I recommend using an eyebrow pencil a shade lighter. This way it's gonna look a little bit more natural. I feel like when I'm on photo shoots, people always use such dark colors on my eyebrows because they assume that because I have dark brows, they should use these kind of dark brown colors. And when they fill my brows in, it just looks so unnatural and just so dark. And this pencil is great because it's very sheer. It's like a sheer waxy pencil, that doesn't add much color to your eyebrows, so it just kind of fills in the sparse areas. I recommend getting a tinted eyebrow gel. Lumen does these, Maybelline does these. This one is by Essence, it's called Make Me Brow, and these are great because they add color and fullness to your brows without making them look too dramatic. So for a no makeup look, these are just perfect because it doesn't look like you have anything on your brows and it just sets them in place. Now moving on to eyes, you don't want to use anything too shimmery. So I'm gonna take my Maybelline the Nudes palette, which has quite a few matte colors. So I'm gonna take this kind of vanilla-y matte color and I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid just to even out the color of my lids. Nothing special. I'm gonna zoom in as you can see better. Okay, so once you've evened out the color of your eyelids, you can use something like Vanilla from MAC as well, if you have really pale skin. Then I'm gonna take this color, which is like cacao color, on the same Ieva Laque Soft Definer brush, tap off all the excess, and I'm gonna define my crease using very light hand because you don't want it to look like you have a ton of eyeshadow on. You just want to create a shadow there, to create a crease, to add some depth to your eyes. So not adding too much at all. I'm gonna take a clean brush and blend out the edges so that it looks like the natural shadow of my eye. Okay, now I want some inner corner highlight, and you could use this color here, but it is shimmery, and for no makeup look you don't want to use shimmer, so I'm gonna use Vanilla by MAC and put it in my inner corner just to brighten the eyes. You can see the difference already. So it looks just a little bit brighter. I'm gonna take it under my brow bone as well. Now to add some more definition to your eyes, use a brown eyeliner, but make sure it doesn't have any shimmer. So MAC Coffee is great for that, but I'm gonna use Espresso by Chanel, and it's a waterproof eyeliner. So it's great because I'm gonna use it in my upper waterline, so it won't move throughout the day. So I definitely recommend a waterproof brown pencil. And as you can see, I'm not using pencil on my lash line, but in my upper waterline, so that it looks kind of like invisible eye lift. Okay, now I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. Make sure you always curl your lashes. Doing that really opens up your eyes, and you can see the difference between this eye, where my lashes almost look downwards, and this eye. These lash curlers are amazing. They're by Vintage Cosmetics. Now I'm gonna apply a brown mascara, so I'm gonna use Dr.Hauschka, just a simple brown mascara. This one looks extremely natural, so make sure you're using mascara that doesn't clump your lashes, that just adds a little bit of color. You can see the difference between the eyes. My lashes just are a little bit more defined, but it doesn't look like I have a ton of mascara on. As you can see, the eyes look brighter, they have more depth, but it doesn't look like I have tons of makeup on. Moving on to cheeks, I recommend using cream products because again, they look way more natural. When they blend into your skin, they become one with your skin. So I'm gonna use Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge in Powder Pink, number 6. It's just this kind of pinky brownie color. And you don't want to use anything peachy or bronzy because when you flush, naturally you don't flush a peachy color as much as some of us would like to. When you flush, you have this pinky reddy color. So I'm just tapping it into my skin with my fingers. It really looks so natural, as if it's the color of your cheeks. See, it just added a little bit of color, but doesn't look like makeup. If you want to add some warmth to your face and you want to look like you've been outside, or you don't want to look deadly, I recommend using a matte bronzer. Benefits Hoola is amazing. I'm gonna use the Body Shop bronzer in number 3 because it's a natural looking matte bronzer that's great for adding a little bit of warmth to your face. So I'm just gonna use it everywhere where the sun would naturally hit my face. So side of my forehead. I'm not using it as contour, but just to warm up my complexion. You can use a lip liner that's pretty much the color of your lips, so it will look really natural. It will look like you don't have anything on. Or you can use a matte lipstick. This is Natural Beauty by Essence, which is very similar to my lip color. But I'm gonna use Subculture lip liner by MAC, and I'm gonna slightly outline my lips and fill them in with a pencil. When you're applying a lip liner, always make a little smile so it's easier to apply lip liner. Just gonna soften it up with a finger, really blur out the edges. And of course, matte colors look way more natural than shimmery or glossy colors. So guys, that's my no makeup look, which is perfect for school, if you are not allowed to wear makeup, university, work, anywhere where you just want to enhance your features, look a little bit brighter and healthier without looking like you have makeup on. So I'm gonna do a close-up. If you have really oily skin, you can add a translucent powder to take off the shine. But I feel like my face looks really matte, so I'm not gonna powder it. If you wanna add a little bit of glow, I don't recommend using shimmery highlighters. I would say go for something like this. This is Rimmel Good to Glow highlighter. I have it in Soho Glow, which is this kind of goldeny color. But when you blend it in, this is the product. It's so subtle. It doesn't look like much, but it just adds a little bit of glow. I'm gonna add a tiny bit on my cheekbones. So it's great because it blends into your skin and it looks like skin doesn't have any shimmer at all. Just adds a tiny bit of dewiness. And you can mix it in with your foundation if you have dry skin. I know it takes a lot of time and it requires so many products to create such a natural, barely there, kind of non-existent makeup look. I think most of guys wouldn't be able to tell that you have makeup on. I know my boyfriend probably wouldn't know that I have makeup on. And I personally love looks like this for running errands or just, again, for uni school. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it. And I'll see you soon. Bye!